coming out on the camera, but they're starting to come out and gather.
You want to carry?
Hey, it's Jacob Shadow Prasad LC. Today's date's March 9th, 2024, and I'm getting the backyard ready to start installing my sprinkler systems. So this area here actually used to look like this over here. So I went through, I pulled some weeds, and then I got my Greenworks tiller and came out and started tilling some stuff, and looks a lot better. There's still some weeds and stuff on there I gotta get, but yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready to do my sprinkler system. I measured it out. It's about from this line here to the fence is 40 feet, and then from here to let me see where the ditch is at. Over here is 33 feet. I wanted to give myself 3 zones here to set up, and the sprinkler heads I'm looking at, they're Rainbirds. The reach is anywhere from 8 to 15 feet. My water pressure is a little low. It should be about 30. I'm about 27. So I said I was gonna do 3 zones here, and I figured if I did 3 zones at the maximum of 15 feet, it'd be perfect, right? I mean, the math adds up, it'd be perfect. But to be on the safe side, I'm gonna end up doing 4 zones at 10 feet each. So what I'm gonna do is and then and then that way there I'm gonna put 4 sprinkler heads. So I'm gonna need a total of 15 sprinkler heads. And the reason I'm saying 15 sprinkler heads is it should be 16, but the pond unfortunately is gonna be on the way of it here. So I'm just gonna make sure I put a sprinkler head here, and there should be hopefully enough reach that it'll reach over there, because from the pond's edge to that edge is 11 feet. So at 10 feet, I'm gonna be a little shy, but I'm hoping that with this, the one I have on the corner of the fence here, and then the other one I have there, well, hopefully, you know, they'll have a 10 feet reach. So hopefully there'll be enough overlap on them that they'll touch just a little bit. So the grass in this area here might not be all that great, even though right now I think this is Bermuda, I'm not sure, it's coming in. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're looking at, I ordered my my sprinkler system. It's a Beehive outdoor sprinkler system. I'm probably just gonna hang it right here and then plug it up there. This is just an extension cord I have here for now. I'll plug it into there just to run it, and I like it because I could automate it through my phone and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Won't get it done today, but I'm hoping to at least have it somewhat ready to go by April, because I'd like to plant my grass no later than the middle of April if possible. But yeah, we'll see. I still got to get all these rocks here moved. Once I get all these rocks here moved, I'll go ahead and start tilling up the hill here, pull some of these weeds out. But yeah, I'll get rocks moved. I'll till up all up here, clear all the weeds around the pond, and hopefully we'll be good to go. So now that I know more or less my plan, see, I have like some marks. I don't know what's coming up, but like, yeah, like marked like where my, you know, from the fence to there is 10 feet. So as you can see, that's the pond will be in the way. And then where's my other mark? I probably stepped on it already. Oh, that's right here. So then my other mark's right here. So from here, see, so that's clear. And then I have my other one here. And then from here to there's another 10 feet. So 40 feet by 33. So hopefully we'll have enough coverage. But I gotta do some math, make sure it's all gonna work out perfectly, and maybe speak to my engineer friends and have them help me with it. All right, towards Monday, March 11th, I got this trench here dug out. It's a little late, it's 7:19. This is where my valve box is gonna go. I have it right here. So I'm probably gonna run the line from here So there you go. I'm gonna turn it on and let some of that water get out of there. Or not water, dirt. Clean out some of that dirt from in there. All right. So now I'll let that dry probably until tomorrow, and then I don't know. I might do it tonight. Who knows? But I'm gonna start changing my sprinkler system. Change of plans. I was gonna do every 10 feet, but I don't know if 10 feet is gonna be enough or if it's gonna be too much, too little. So what I'm gonna do is, since this trench is already dug, and then it sucks because you can see it's not a very straight trench. It kind of curves and goes like that. So I might, I probably should. I'll see how close I can get it to the edge or get it straight as possible. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up this corner here, or not corner, this edge here first, turn it on to have it spray, see how far this way it sprays. The heads I got are 10 to 15 feet. I'm hoping to go at least 10 feet. Once I do that, I'm not gonna dig my trench here yet, but I'm gonna run my next pipe like down here where it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna turn it on, and then hold on, I just got a text message from work. I'm sorry. I'm gonna run my lines here with my trenches on, turn it on, measure out how far it's going, and then with this one here, because sorry, I'm a little bit tired and out of breath. It's late, been at it all day. But so these I'm gonna put a 90 here, a 90 at that corner, and then two 180s, so they just spread out this way. And then over here, I'm gonna put a 180 that sprays out this way. On that end over there, I'm gonna put a 180 that sprays out this way, but in the middle, I'm gonna put the one that sprays both ways. So I gotta measure that one and see how far that's gonna spray out compared to this one here. And what that'll do, that'll actually let me know my middle ones, how far apart I can put them, and then my edge ones, how far apart I can put them. So I'm hoping with that I can go back to 3 zones, because if not, I'm gonna have to go buy another valve, because this one only came with 3 valves. So I'm gonna have to, and they're not cheap, they're like 65 bucks. So I'm gonna have to go buy another valve to put in there and then go from there. But at least that'll let me know more or less what I'm working with, my measurements and stuff, because I'll have at least 3 in the middle that'll be the same, and then the 2 edge ones will be the same. So if I can get the middle ones to spread 15 feet each direction, then I can do three zones, and it'll be a lot easier for me. A lot, well, not that much easier. It'll be one less what's what I'm looking for, one less trench I gotta dig. And then I'm still gonna go buy another valve, but it won't be a hurry like, oh, I gotta get it now, because that one's got 3 valves on it, so I can do the 3 zones off of that one there. So yeah, that's the plan for now. But probably let this dry for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll probably get back at it, or I don't know, let it dry for a little bit, because all I really gotta do is let this pipe dry. I can probably dry it by hand, but we'll see. I'm kind of motivated right now, because I go back to work tomorrow and I work for 7 days straight, so I don't want this just sitting out there. And then my controller came in too. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. So here's the thing. I got 6 stations. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's let me see. So I'm trying to open this up. Man, I should have set up my tripod, but it's late and I'm being lazy. Did I? No, I didn't. So there it is right there. It's got the control panels underneath it, so should be good. Had a run of those. I grabbed a box for the valve system, one to cover where the water thing is at, and then I grabbed some other stuff. But yeah, so let me, it's what, 8:33, so let's see how much I can get done tonight. All right, I got my valve installed, and I'm gonna end up running a line from there, coming back all the way over here to here, and then running back out that way. The only issue, and I didn't realize it, I gotta check in the shed, but I don't think I have any 3/4 inch tees. How many tees? I got 90s and I got couplers, but I have no freaking tees. See, I have. Thought I had bought some, but I guess I didn't. So I have couplers and 90s. And no tees. And I actually gotta see how many more tees I'm gonna, or not tees, how many more 90s I'm gonna need, because it's probably not gonna be enough. But I'm gonna see if I have any more 90s or tees. I'll go from there. But if anything, I'll just at least come out. Come out, do a 90 this way, another 90 that way, and then another. So let's see, 190, 290, 390s, and then come all the way back this way. So yeah, hopefully and then I'm gonna need a tee here. See, I have a tee there, so I should have tees somewhere. But I think that's the only tee I have. I think I got lucky finding that one. But let me see what I can find. If not, I'll just do that 90 and I'll be done for today, because it's 8:58. Lowe's closes in 2 minutes. So, and I had already gone there today. Damn it, I wish I would have known. But yeah, let me see what I can find. All right, so I had no tees whatsoever. So I got this far down. I got my little pipe coming out from there and coming this way, here, back this way, and then I'm gonna put a tee right here. So I'll probably run underneath this line too. I'm gonna cut it probably. I don't know when I'm gonna cut it, but I'm gonna. Well, once I cut it, I should be able to feed it underneath. But yeah, I'll probably put a tee right here to have my line come up, and then put a little piece to do my 90 going that way. So yeah, that's it for tonight, just because I have no whatchamacallits, good Lord, no tees. And actually, I think I'm gonna buy some string, and I'm just gonna straighten it out, because if I follow the curve that this is on, it's gonna really mess me up on my footage, right? Because obviously if I go from here 10 feet that way, it's gonna be different up here, right? So like 10 feet from here, that way is gonna be different 10 feet from here, just because it's from here, just because it's curved, if that makes sense. Unless I stick to the, well, I guess if I come back here, I kind of cover the back area here, like further back, then I just have to kind of destroy a little bit right here, maybe from like here to here, to make it straight, which might be better. I might just do that right now. I don't know. We'll see. It's 9:28, so I mean, it's not like I can lay down any more pipe, so might as well try to see if I can't. But I don't have any string. I'd rather do it with string, just to make sure I'm not wasting my time doing things a lo pendejo. So let me, yeah, I'll do the string tomorrow when I go get the tees. So, and then I'll grab a level and make sure it's straight, and we'll go from there. But that's it for right now. Should have the water off down there. Let me see. Turn the sound. Make sure none of my pipes are leaking. All right. Nope. Don't see any leaks. I know if I turn this a quarter of a turn. Let's see. Yep. Huh. See, I'm not. Okay, there it goes. Maybe just I don't have it on enough, or. Ooh, it's actually blew a bunch of blue putty out. Let me see, can I? There it goes. Yeah, now it's spitting out. Shaking like crazy. There it goes. now it's spinning up pretty good. So, oh yeah, I think my water flow is going to be okay. Sorry, I'm trying to set up a rock here, but yeah, see that? So, all right, let me actually shut it down over here, and then I'll shut the water off over there. I don't like that though, how they shake like that. Maybe and then I'll get this time to dry overnight. We should be good to go. So, all right. Really quick, one thing I forgot to mention is as I was planning this out, I'm gonna have to do 4 zones here, regardless of whether I do 10 or 15 feet. And the reason being is that from here to about here, this area I think it was, is 15 feet. And then from here to about right here is another 15 feet, so it still leaves along the fence with nothing. So if I want to get the overlap I need, I'm gonna have to do the 4 zones. So tomorrow when I go get when I go get tees, I'll probably end up picking up another one of these boxes here, another valve. I don't know if I want to do the 2 or the 3. I might just get 1 just for now, just because they're so expensive. So I'll just see if I can get 1 to attach to it and go from there. I'm gonna price them out and we'll see. But yeah, so you know what to say. Things don't always go as you expect. But yeah, so we're gonna do four zones here no matter what, whether it's 10 feet or 15 feet. So even if I get a 15-foot spray on both of them, I might just keep it at 10 feet just to keep it simple. Just because if I do from here 15, I'm gonna end up doing 10 feet at the end over there anyways. So if I'm gonna have spray over, might as well have the best spray over I can get at 10 feet. So yeah, so I'll be back at it maybe tomorrow, because like I said, I work 7 days straight, so we'll see. All right, so it's the following morning. I changed. I got rid of the belts that I had here. I really saw no reason for it, especially since I have a main shut off over there. So I did that. And, as you can see, I went and got some string. So it looks like from about here, I'm gonna have to remove quite a lot to make sure we stay straight. So yeah, so I got that there. I'm gonna do this here next. So, and then I went to Lowe's this morning and got my tees and some more sprinkler heads for the middle portion so I can test it out. Don't know if I'm gonna get that far today, but we shall see. But yeah, let me the reason I don't think I'm gonna get that far is because I don't know how much digging this is gonna take. But let's get started with that and we'll go from there. All right, as you can see, I have it dug out straight, so now we should be good to go on it. So now I can start laying the pipe this way and it'll come up to right about here. So yep, and then it looks like I'm gonna have to throw a line that way also, just so I can get them straight, but we'll see. But yeah, so now that I got this done, I can start putting down my pipe. So just gotta figure out the 90s because they're a little weird. If, where are they at? 90s. I think they're over here somewhere. Yeah, not this. So see, it says 90, and then it's got little arrows on the top that point out. So I don't know if I have to put it like that, you know, like at an angle, or if I just put it like that, and then it'll be the 90. But I'm gonna look at it, figure it out, and go from there. All right, so I got 3 of the 4 heads in. So this is the 3rd one. I haven't put in the 4th one yet, and the reason is, you guys can see there's water over here. I just turned on the water to clear out any dirt that got into the pipe. So now that I did that, I'll go ahead and cut it right here and set up my last one, and then I'll test it out and see how they spray and then we'll go from there. All right, so I have it all set up. Let me actually make sure they're off these rocks here. Because now comes the moment of truth where I'm going to turn them on and see if it works and see how far out they spray. Wish me luck, guys. Yeah, that is not spraying nearly as far as I would like it to. Let me grab my measurer here and let's see how far they're spraying. Yeah, they're just shy of 10 feet, so all right, so that's not good. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say that's not good. It just means I'm gonna have to set up a lot more zones than I originally wanted to. So, oh well, I mean, I'm gonna leave them on for a little bit, maybe let the pressure build up on them and see how they do. But so it looks like my next one I'll probably have to put right around here. Let's see. I know you guys can see how far that one. The one at the end over there seems to be going the furthest out of all of them, which is weird because it's the one at the end. It's 90. So yeah, so I'm gonna end up doing 10 feet, which after doing the math, think about it, 10 feet is gonna be 5 zones. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do 5 zones. Oh well. So I'm gonna have to go buy another modular box. And that's with these here. Let's see how it goes with the ones that spray a full 360. I don't know how the spray on those is gonna be, but yeah, because it's coming out to about right here and it's very light, but oh well. Yeah, so yeah, it'll be about 10 feet. So all right, well, you know what, they work. They're doing what they need to be doing, so that's all that matters. And I mean, they seem to be soaking up pretty good, so that's good. I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna need to do 5 zones at 10 feet each. And the only reason was because I thought 4 was gonna be enough, but I forgot that this is one zone. Then I'm gonna have 10, which is 20 feet, 2, 30. Hold on. So yeah, so it'd be one zone, and then 10, 2, 20, 3, 30, 4, and then 40 would be 5. So I'm gonna have 5 different zones here, which that freaking blows. But oh, I mean, it is what it is. My water pressure isn't all that great, and I knew I'd probably run into some issue like this. So I'm gonna see if there's a way I can bring up the water pressure, maybe. But we'll see. I mean, it's not that bad though. I mean, it's working. That's all that matters. All right, so I got this other piece here put in. It's let's see, Sunday, March 17th. So I did run into an issue when I put it in. Let me show you guys. It's not giving me the pressure is a lot lower than I like it to be, so it's not spraying out as far as I want it to. As you can see here, it's only coming out to, I mean, I can feel very little drops right here, and the thing's just there. So you can see over here, it's supposed to reach all the way over here. It's not even anywhere near it. It's just right up to here, which sucks. And then there's a gap right here. You see, there's no water hitting right here. And this side's good over here. And then this side here is also good also. So I've been doing some research, talking to some friends, and I think what I'm going to end up doing, and hopefully it'll help out to a point where it's going to maybe give me more power and stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna drop this rod just to see how this one here looks when it's down. But anyway, so yeah, so as you can see, it's not reaching out because I want to say it's right here, and my 10-foot mark is right here. So even if I did put another one here, there would be some overlap to the point where it might just come and spray from there to here, but that's not going to be enough. So that's not what I want. But anyways, I was doing research how to fix low water pressure, stuff like that. I'm going to try messing with the regulator in the front and see if that helps out. And then if that doesn't, I got to find my pressure gauge because I got to see what pressure I'm at and then go from there. But if all else fails, what I'm going to end up doing is purchasing a booster pump and installing a booster pump and see if that helps. And I'm actually hoping if I do install a booster pump, it will give me enough power that I could run less zones. So good thing is I already have these two set up, so I could at least run the booster pump with this one. Maybe it'll give me the 15 feet I want, and then I can turn that one off, turn this one on, and see how many feet I can get from this one. Maybe shift everything over, or maybe even run both of these off of one zone, depending on how much power the booster pump gives me. Run them both off of one zone, and then if that's the case, then I can go back to 3 zones versus the 4 zones I originally, or 5 zones I originally was going to get. But yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, but we'll go from there. All right, so I got a water pressure gauge meter here, so let's see how much pressure we have in the front. I'm going to test all my faucets outside. I have a total of 5. So this is the first one. We're at about 59 PSIs. So I think they say recommended is about 60 to 80 PSIs. So all right, let's go check the back ones. All right, this is my backyard main water line. So let's see. Oh, this one's actually reading about the same, 60 PSI. So that's good. And then I say is my main back water line because this is the one that pretty much attaches to everything. As you can see, we have a tube there, and that runs a pool fill. There's another faucet up there. I think it's connected to the faucet on the side of the house, and now it's also connected to the faucet for the chicken coop. So let me check the other one next to the house. And there's the one under the porch. So I gotta turn it all the way or else it leaks like crazy. That's actually showing pretty good PSIs. It's showing 60. I could have sworn last time it wasn't showing that high. It's showing 59 also on me, but so looks like my pressure's good. That's weird. Let's well, let's check the 2 other ones. The one that's going to really be the big deciding factor is probably going to be the one up by the chicken coop. So let me get these back set up the way I had them, and then I'll go ahead and check the one by the pool, and then I'll check the one by the coop. All right, there's one by the pool area. That's weird. Getting no pressure on that one. Oh, do I have it off? I guess I did. But already when it's on, it's 59 also. So, alright. Why did I have this off? Let me check. I don't know if this is maybe leaking, but let me keep an eye on it. But alright, so it's 59 also. Alright, there's a chicken coop area. There's one I set up myself. Let's see. Well, it's still showing 59%, so I understand why my freaking pressure's so low. Let me see if I can fit this onto something and do a different type of test. Alright, so I want to see if I can fit this onto this end here to do a test, but it's not going to fit, so I'm not going to do the test I wanted to do. So, because I wanted to put on the sprinkler heads and see if I can do it that way, but this ½ inch is too small. I'm guessing this is 3/4 inch. So let's see if I can adapt something to it. All right, so I couldn't find anything that fitted that pressure gauge, but I did do another test, which was testing out how many gallons per minute were coming out through these hose bibs, inlines and stuff. And I found out what my problem was, that this hose bib here is only putting out about 5.23 gallons per minute, and then each of these heads here is 2.4 gallons per minute. So the issue is I have 4 heads here at almost 2.4 gallons a minute. They're trying to push out twice the amount of water that the house is providing. So these are trying to push out 10 gallons per minute, almost 10 gallons per minute, when they're only getting about half of that. So that was my issue. So I ended up going to Sprinkler World and talked to them, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I did have to switch to a rotor sprinkler head like this one. They said this one should work. It comes with a different, I know this can come out on camera, but it comes out with different different nozzle sizes, and each one does different gallons per minute. So we have 0.75, 1.0, and then 1.5 is all I could use if I set up, well, 1.5, 3. So if I set up 4, I can only do up to 1 gallon, because that'll give me 4 gallons per minute. If I do if I do 3 nozzle heads, I can go to 1.5. So I'm gonna try 3 nozzle heads here and see, because it's supposed to have a 15 to 30 foot reach. So I'm gonna do 3 first. So what I'll do is I'll probably take these off and then just put like a weight on it so it doesn't pop up, and then just to see how far it sprays and go from there. But let me get these set up, and then I'll set them up and we'll go from there. All right, so I got my sprinkler heads attached. The only downside I'm seeing of these, I mean, you see that one, I left that one there just for now, but see how that one's flushed to the ground. These aren't, so I'm gonna have to dig my trench deeper. So that freaking, let me see how it goes, but that sucks. But hopefully I won't have to dig as many trenches. I might have to redo this one here. Let me turn it on and see what we get for water coming out of it. Ooh, I might have a leak. You see that? There's water right there. I don't know where that's leaking from though. It's a very small leak, but I'm gonna have to check that. So, all right, it's turning on. So, all right, as you can see, the spray is a lot further. It's pretty much all the way up to here. So, I don't know how far that is, but I'm gonna get wet. All right, let's see how much further it'll go if we, I'm gonna wet underneath the porch there. But oh well. Let me step on this one here and see if it'll go further. Oh boy, stepping on it didn't work, but just trying to see how far it's gonna reach so I can measure it. Oh, actually that works perfect. See, underneath the cement, it actually marks it for me pretty good on how far I need to go. So you can see these are full 360. See, the one at the end just wet me, so that's it's pretty damn good. So I might be able to do 3 and get away with it. So I'll cut this one out, and that's only 1.5 gallons with 3 of them. So I'm gonna actually, now I'm getting all wet, and see how far it goes. But let me measure it and see. All right, so I checked it at 1.5 gallons. We're getting about a 16-foot spray, which, if you ask me, isn't bad. So I'm gonna switch them out to 1 gallon really quick, and then see how far those spray. So I could add another one there if I wanted to, but if I can keep it at 3 heads, 1.5 gallons is 4.5 gallons per minute what I'll be putting out. So you know what, I might just leave it at that, just because there's no point in testing out the other ones. I mean, that's a pretty good reach. It's a 16-foot reach. So like I said, it came out to about right here. So this is 40 feet. So what I do is, let me measure from over there this way. But I mean, if it's 40 feet, this is 16. I could probably push it the 4 feet. Actually, you know what? Let me do the bottom ones, the other ones. Maybe those reach out further, because it's supposed to be a 15 to 30 some odd foot reach. So if I could actually get those to reach 20 feet, I mean, we're 40 feet here. I mean, we'll be perfect, right? I mean, we have just 3 freaking zones. I got a 3 valve box. I'd be done. And then I'd only have to buy about 4 heads just to test them out. So then if I did that, I would only have to buy, how many more heads? I'm having issues with math right now. So I have 4 already. I need 2 more here, 4 more, so 6 more heads. So it was $60 for 4 heads. So it's about $15 a head. So 4 more heads, or 6 more heads would be 75, about $90. And I'd be done. And I wouldn't have to purchase any more well, I'd have to go get adapters and stuff, but that's fine, because I'm gonna take these heads back, so I'll at least get some money back for these. But let me see how far the 1 gallon shoots, and then we'll see. From the only issue I'm gonna have is I gotta adjust it perfect so that it doesn't what's what I'm looking for. So it comes here, does a 90, then a 180, and then a 90 over there, and then here in the middle we could do a 360, no problem. But yeah, so let's get this done. I gotta see, this thing's leaking from, looks like it might be leaking from this screw here, so maybe if I just tighten that up, it'll all right, so I have the 1 gallon in, and it just barely touched me, so that means a 1.5 is going to be my best bet. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So I guess it's gonna be 16 feet zones, so we should be good to go. All right, so I got my heads adjusted how I need them, and as you can see, they're spraying out pretty good right now. They're not spraying out as far as I want them to, just because I still have that sprinkler head on there. So I have them all adjusted pretty much how I want them. So what I'm gonna end up doing now is I'm gonna cut the pipe, take this one off here. So I'm gonna cut the pipe here also, and then move that one closer to over here. So yeah, I think once I remove this one, it should give me more reach. And then I gotta dig my ditch deeper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug it from over there, the valve box, just lift it up, move it over, put it on there, and then dig my ditch and go from there. But I think I have all my spray heads how I want them and where I want them. So let me get going there. I'm gonna have to go deep over here too, probably right here, just go a little bit deeper also, and then I can come out to what I say right here. So I mean, that's gonna be a lot freaking further than there. So let me get going with that, and I'll get back with you guys. And then it took me a while to figure out how to adjust these damn heads. It took a little bit. These don't seem to be spraying as good right now, but I think it's because that one, there's probably taking most of the flow from it. Let's see. Yeah, so looks like that was taking a little bit of the flow. So let me get a digging, and we'll go from there. All right, so I dug my ditch deeper, and I put my heads in. I went a little too deep, as you can see. This one right here is really low, so that one is gonna be sticking up a little bit, not too much. It's just hard here because there's so much cement and stuff, so it's gonna be sticking up a little bit, like I said, not too much, but hopefully nobody trips on anything. I'm gonna try to dig out a little bit more down here and see what's going on with that. And then I got this 2-inch PVC pipe that I'm gonna lay in this ditch. This pipe is for a different project, so I'm not ready to get started yet, but I need to dig a ditch for it, and I figured I already got a ditch dug, might as well go ahead and lay the pipe down for it and prepare for it. So by the time this video comes out, hopefully I'll have grass back here. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot the intro to this video real quick, and then we'll get back to doing everything we need to do over here. All right, so I'm done laying the 2-inch PVC pipe. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to burying the sprinkler heads. Whew. Sorry, it's been a long day. And yeah, so I'll go back to burning the sprinkler heads. Now this one, I might be able to get it down a little bit, just enough to, it's gonna be sticking out a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna throw dirt around where the sprinkler heads are at right now, just to raise them up to the level. And then I'll come in and bury everything else. The burying part should be the easy. Then I might even go ahead and bury this line here. And then I'm gonna already disconnect this line. That's why I like these valves, because you could just disconnect them from there. So what I'm gonna actually do is, this one I'm gonna have to cut somewhere. I'm not sure where I'm gonna have to cut it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it, and then I could just, when I put this back in, I could just flip the bar over and then have it come this way. I believe it's right around here where I need it. So I'll just flip it to come over this way, so I don't have to redo that whole joint and stuff there. And then I'll just come back over here, put a T in it, and then probably just reuse those same, not the sprinkler heads, but just reuse those same hooks. Get rid of one here, because the other one is, where's that? It's so freaking far down. It's right there. So I might actually move these up a little bit more. I don't know, we'll see, because that is somewhat centered, but well, I'll figure it out. But that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I'll get back with you guys once I have that chingaderas buried. All right, I figured before I buried them 100%, I should turn them on and make sure they're gonna still do what they're supposed to do. And yeah, I mean, look at that, all the way out here getting wet, so that's good. So we're getting good coverage. This one, is it coming out later? All right, so we're getting decent coverage. We're coming to at least here, so I got to measure it and see how far it is, because yeah, now that we're in the ground, I think they might have shifted back a little bit, but yeah, so at least I'm getting the ground coverage I need. So I might still have to do 3 zones, but we'll see. I mean, you know what, 3 zones, 5 zones, whatever, you know, I'll do what I got to do. So the other thing is 2 that'd be 5.5 gallons. That'd be too many. I was thinking if I switch these to one of these to 2 gallons an hour, it might reach a bit further, because obviously the more the bigger the hole, the further it reaches. But this is fine right here. I'm not gonna complain. This end needs to come a little bit more this way over here. It's not wetting all the way over here, so let me adjust it, then we should be good to go. All right, so I got my trenches buried. Like I said, this one's sticking out a little bit. This one, I could have probably gotten it a little bit more down, but oh well, it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but I think it might be good once I get more dirt in here. It's a little depressed, the dirt, so I gotta get some more dirt over there. I have extra dirt right here that I'm gonna use, but I actually measured now, and going 20 feet, so I have to do 3 zones, puts me at about right here. So it'll be about 2 feet shy. And the issue is, if I go here, we're gonna have an overlap, which is good. I mean, from head to head, which is good. But then what am I gonna do? Go maybe right here to this close to it to do another one. So I'm just gonna go 20 right here, and we should be good, I think, because those ones in the middle, like the end ones and the middle ones, they have good overlap going that way too. So we should be, I think we'll be fine. So I'm only gonna do 3 zones then. So I'll do another one here, another one there. So I already still have 1 sprinkler head. It's on the picnic table there. So I have 1 sprinkler head left. So I'm doing 3 per zone. So I gotta go buy 5 more. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get this done. Let's see, tomorrow I gotta go to Phoenix for work. Wednesday I got a bee removal. Then maybe once I get done with the bee removal, I can go get the rest of the heads I need. I gotta measure to see how much more PVC pipe I'm gonna need. And then what I got Thursday? Thursday I gotta go to my in-laws and install some security cameras, but that shouldn't take too long. So I have a little bit of time Wednesday, and little bit of time Thursday. So hopefully I'll get it done this week. And then, because my goal is I want to at least start planting grass no later than mid-April. So once I get that done, I'll go ahead and I'll till. Oh, I got to get all the weeds up there. I'll get all those weeds there. I'll get whatever I can here. I actually might just spray these here, just because none of them are, well, some of them are flowering. Like, I'm just going to cut the flowers off, and then I might just spray them. I might actually just do vinegar. I know people say vinegar works and that's not toxic, because I try to be careful with spraying, especially stuff that's flowering, just because of my bees. I don't want them to get pesticides and take them back to the hive. So, but I'm going to call it quits for today. I'm tired. I've been at it. I've been at it all day, but I got home at 6 o'clock this morning, woke up around at 11, and I've been at it since 11, and it is already, it's gonna be 5 o'clock barely, but still. But yeah, so finally making some progress here, so I'm happy with that. All right, so I have my middle line put in, and I have my end line put in. So you can see it's all in and up. I had to go with a little bit of a 45 here just to kind of get it up and going where I needed to. So these are going to stick out a little bit, but honestly these are at the edge. I don't really care about these sticking up too much because they're not a trip hazard. I just, where was it? Right here, the dirt was really hard to dig through it. So yeah, that really sucks. And one thing I've noticed is that everything's at a slope coming down this way. So anytime I turn them on, these end sprinklers always leak water. They're leaking out whatever water's in the tube still. So, but it's not that big of a deal. So I got that done there. Next I have my box put in here. I have it somewhat marked so I can drill the holes and stuff in them. Let's see. Oops. That's coming out on camera, but yeah, I put some marks right there on the side so I know where I have to cut for my holes and stuff. So that's the next thing I'm gonna do. Letting the glue dry on that a little bit, then I'll turn them on, see how they spray, and then once I do that, I'm gonna start burying all this freaking pipe. I'll put the box in there and then start burying the pipe, and we should be done. All right, so I turned them on just to test out, and you can see, I mean, I don't know if it's coming out, but you can see water droplets all the way over here going into the pipe. So my reach is good on these here. So I mean, I don't know what else I could ask for. 3 zones, got it done. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna put the holes in the boxes there, and I'm hoping that'll keep the pond a little bit full. I gotta fill it up though, but okay, it's coming a little far this way, so I gotta adjust it to go that way a little bit, but that's not that big of a deal. And that head there is giving me issues. It keeps wanting to pop out at the bottom. I switched it from another one. So this one isn't spraying as far. You see the bottom of it, how it kind of wants to come out. So watch, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about right now. When I shut it off, it's not gonna go down all the way because it's gonna get caught on the Bluething tractor coming out. So, oh, it actually went down all the way. Never mind, it lied to me. But I don't like it. I'm gonna have to switch it out. They sell the little things for $1 or something online, so I might just buy another one and just put a 1 gallon one in there for now, or I probably won't get around to planting grass for a while, so we'll see. I'll figure something out. Hold on, let me show you guys how I'm gonna do this here. I have a hole saw here. Trying to find my marks. What I'm gonna do is just drill a hole. Just like so. And then I was coming out, I'm gonna use this one right. that's kind of, they're not pretty and stuff. I might sand them down just to make them look a little bit nicer. But yeah, let me get, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So let me cut the rest and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so I have my holes on this thing here cut out. I also drilled a 5/16 hole on the back here so I can run my electric through. So let's see how this works out. So I might have to play with it a little bit, not too much hole, but let's see. All right. So why is it going down? All right, so looks like the corners are catching, but it should be fine. It's a little high, but I don't really, there's not much I can do about that now. One of the things they did recommend was to throw like pea gravel on the bottom to keep moisture and stuff from forming in there. So what I'm gonna do real quick is just throw some dirt right here, just cover this up right here, just so that when I throw the pea gravel in there, doesn't come out through those holes on the side. So that's all I'm doing. All right. I just happen to have a lot of decorative pea gravel here, so I'm gonna too much in here. We'll see. I gotta try to spread the love over here. Maybe it wasn't enough. There we go. All right. So now it's got the pea gravel in here. I'm gonna end up covering the front except for the back over here because I still gotta put my electricity in it. But the next step is gonna end up putting some or covering up the holes and then hooking up my electric to it. But I think we're good right here. So all right, come back on this thing. It's gonna be a little bit up off the ground. Stuff happens. There it is. Yeah, so let me bury all my lines over here and then pick up and then we'll start wiring this thing and go from there. All right, so I got my holes drilled in where I'm going to put my box. I have my box right here that I use that masonry drill bit. Yeah, let me set up and we should be good to go. All right, so here's my box. I got everything wired. As you can see, I have my common and then zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. I have everything set up here. I have, as you can see, I have my Wi-Fi's connected, Bluetooth, and the date and time. Then down here, you can see I have my common, which is blue, my zone 1, which is green, zone 2 is brown, zone 3 is pink. So we got all that set up. I gotta pull this battery charger out. Let's see. All right, that's out. Sweet. So I have it on the timer right now, getting ready to get started here in a little bit, but I got everything dug in. All I gotta do is pick up on my mess up here and go from there. But yeah, and then once I get done, I'm gonna show you guys. I'll put on the bottom how much I spent on all this, and just remember on the cost I will be putting the running the water line to the chicken coop also, because that was all part of this project. But this here should be turning on any second now. Just kind of show you guys how it goes. All right, should have turned on. What the heck? Oh, there it goes. It's just a little bit of a delay. So yeah, so as you can see, it's turning on like it's supposed to. So we are golden. Right, I gotta adjust this, and this is going way too far that way. But yeah, so I gotta adjust it a little bit just because I'm watering weeds out there. But other than that, everything seems to be going good on it. It's got a pretty good reach. It's just shy of I mean, see my water line's right there, and there's some water droplets right here. There's some on this rock. So I mean, it is reaching. So I got good overlap. It's not perfect, but it's good. So we're gonna go from there. And yeah, I mean, this is all said and done. Next up, gotta get rid of all these weeds here. Then I'm gonna end up tilling. Okay, yeah, I just had on for a minute just to give you guys a little show on that. But next I'm gonna get rid of all these weeds. Then I'll go ahead and I'll till, get the ground ready for grass seed, and then I'll throw down the grass seed. I probably won't do a video on me doing grass seed because I don't know how many videos I've done of that, and I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing my grass seed videos. But I'll throw down the grass seed, and then hopefully I can get it set up to the point where I could actually get grass growing, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.